Hey, so I've been meaning to throw a video up for a while about this. For these little neck knives discussed quite a bit, and the thing that I seldom hear talked about is carrying a neck knife not on your neck but in your pocket, which is actually how I carry it most often. This has been my EDC for a couple years now. It's a little Murray Carter neck knife. I think this is what he calls his semi-Skinner design. It's kind of like his classic blade shape. Anyway, little Kydex sheath that's fit very well. I put a shorter piece of 550 paracord on it than what it comes with for wearing around your neck, and I went to black instead of green. And the way that I carry it is just hitched around my belt here. So I'll just feed the cord up underneath the belt and then back over the knife and sheath, and that's not going anywhere. The Murray really does a good job on these sheaths. I mean, it's really, that blade is in there, it's not coming out. And I've got just enough length there that it'll fit down and just kind of hang inside my pocket. Now, if you're wearing dress pants, I wear black dress pants, 5 days out of the week at work now. And this little piece of black cord just kind of disappears against pants. It's actually less conspicuous than having a shiny metal clip. And I've had issues with those little pocket clips either tearing up your pants or not holding well enough, and you sit down and you have one, your knife bounces out of your pocket in the middle of a meeting or something. Anyway, even if this comes out of your pocket, worst case scenarios, it's just hanging there, and you put it back in. It's never going to go skittering across the floor in the middle of an office or street, or off a ladder if you're using it at work or wherever else. This is the most secure way that I've seen to carry an EDC. Anyway, deployment is the other thing I really like about it. I've seen some really fast deploying folding knives. I love the kind of little mechanical workings and engineering that goes into making a good folding knife, but I just don't think that there's a system faster or simpler when you talk about using just gross motor skills, not having to rely on finger dexterity or muscle memory. When it comes to just grabbing a hold of this and pulling it free, that's about as simple a movement as you can get. To take a little closer look at that, the way that this is designed, it's an asymmetrical handle, so indexing, I can have my hand indexed and oriented. I know which way the knife is positioned even without taking it out of my pocket. And then as I pull it out and rotate around, I've got naturally just two fingers already on the handle, and my third finger, my index finger, is indexed right over where that forward finger choil is. So as the knife comes free of the holster, of the sheath, holster because this, saying holster because this reminds me a lot of a pistol draw from a holster, that finger is already in position to fit right into that forward finger choil. So it just wraps right around there, and I've got a very secure grip now on this little blade before the blade is actually ever even exposed or free from the sheath. That works just as well in reverse grip. Again, I can get 2 or 3 fingers on the handle, and that pinky is going to be indexed right in the right spot for that finger choil. And again, this is actually, the pocket on these shorts is actually a little smaller than a lot of my pants. Sometimes I can actually bring it up and vary without even bringing the top of the sheath out of the pocket. I can rotate that handle around and have it kind of in this orientation with the tip still in that pocket. So this is kind of a worst case. Like I said, there's pretty small pockets on these shorts, but there's really not a whole lot of knife that's exposed. I can have my hand in my pocket on that sheath, bring it up, rotate the tip down, and again, I've got my grip set up so that when I draw, it's right where I need it to be. If I don't want to, that makes a little bit of a noise, that Kydex click. If I want to do it quietly, or I don't want a big, motion, there's enough space on the top of the sheath here to get a thumb on there, and I can use that thumb, my thumb, holding awkwardly here, I don't know if you can see, to kind of push that forward. So I'm just kind of rolling my thumb right there. So again, I can just roll my thumb and break it. It kind of locks in this little point here. This is kind of where the retention is on the blade. So if I just use my thumb to kind of break it over that point, then it just comes out with almost no sound at all. So again, just a great little EDC. I think a really versatile system. And again, you know, folders are great, but I've had some bad luck with folders, with locks failing on me. You know, I could go on and on about a fixed blade versus a folder, but you just can't make the argument that a solid piece of steel, you know, from tip to end, that's as strong as you can get. You've got no mechanical component in there that needs maintenance, that's going to fail. You've just got one really solid piece of steel with a little bit of wood around it. And that's about as strong and robust a design as you can get. And if you want to talk about, you know, reliability for a knife that you're going to be depending on as your, you know, primary tool that you've got in your pocket, for my money, that's about as good as it gets. Anyway, hope this was interesting, helpful, whatever. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye.